Hi, welcome back to Halfmoon's Picks. I'm here for another month of Lions news. I know we're on the off season, but once a month I'll bring up what's going on with the Lions. Also during regular season, I'll bring up my picks and predictions on what's going on if you're new to the channel. So stay tuned and check me out throughout the season and through the off season as well. First off, I want to bring out Nate Burleson. I know he's not a Lions anymore, Lions wide receiver. He got cut and went to the Browns. He just refractured his arm, the same arm that he broke while delivering pizzas. So they say he probably won't be throughout the rest of the mini camp, maybe preseason, but he should be playing regular season. I wish him well. I hope the best for him. So just to get that out of the way. Also this week they also showed Silverdome pictures and how destroyed it is. Roof collapsed, water dripping in, and mold growing out right here throughout the place. I'll have a link of the full video description down below. They also have pictures. It's kind of hard seeing it that way, especially when it's part of your childhood. I used to go there on Sundays, watch the games up there. Barry Sanders was up there in the 90s for about 20 some years. I was going up there. Used to eat at the Lions Den, had Thanksgiving up there. It was like I said, it's part of me. When I see that, it's pretty heart-wrenching. There's an organization that's trying to get it restored and making it a historical place. So hopefully that pans out. But seems like everything up in that area is pretty much getting demolished. It's bad business, Detroit going bankrupt, the whole 9 yards. But I'm not a politician, so see how that pans out. I'll keep you in touch if I find any other news as well. Okay, let's get to the draft. The draft was a couple weeks ago. Was this month, and our first round was Eric Ebron, first tight end, and a lot of people saying, why are we bringing in a tight end? We got Fourier, we got Brandon Pettigrew, we just re-signed. My first take on it, he was the best player out there. Best player out there, why not take him? Pettigrew just re-signed. You remember at the beginning of last year, he would drop the ball several times. He fumbled it several times. He's getting up there in age. He's 29. He's 29 this year. So, if he gets injured, hurt, we want some backup. We can't throw it on Fourier. And so that's the main reason. We want an all-pro guy to, have more weapons to throw to and good to block with. See his total, he had 112 receptions, 1,805 yards, and 8 TDs in his college career. He's originally from New Jersey, 6'4", 245 pounds. Decent size tight end, so he should be able to block and pass as well. He looked really good out there. So I thought it was a good pick. And plus, if something happened to Pettigrew and we're stuck, Fourier's a great guy. I think he's number 2, but what happens to him? So we need someone to back him up, and I think that's the sole reason why we grabbed this guy, or one of the reasons anyway. In our second round, and the 40th pick overall was Kyle Benoit. He's an outside linebacker from Brigham Young. We need to, on our defense, we need to improve our defense. No doubt in my mind we needed, linebackers. It's one of the positions that we definitely needed to fill. He has had 226 tackles, 26 sacks, 7 interceptions, and 17 forced fumbles with 3 TDs. Definitely a great choice here. Originally from Nevada. He's 6'3", 245 pounds. He's rated one of the better outside linebacker prospects of the draft. I think he was fourth best overall. They predicted he might be picked in the first or second round, which he was for the Lions. So he got the second round pick. So, he's definitely going. We might see, we'll definitely see him in the preseason, and we might see him starting, as early as week 1. Our third pick was the 76th pick overall. Was the center, and we're like, why are we getting a center? We just re-signed Dominic Raiola. Why are we doing it? Well, Dominic is now 35. He'll be 36 in December. So we need a backup center, especially a good all-pro center. He's from Arkansas, 6'5", big guy, 312 pounds. He weighs more than me, I'm no slouch. So he's an inch taller than me, weighs more than me. So he's got to be huge, So that's a good pick for the backup to go behind Raiola if something were to happen to him. Like I said, he's getting in age. Solid choice. I like it. Our fourth pick was Devin Lawson, 133rd pick overall from Utah State University. He's from Jamaica. He's 5'9", 190 pounds. Fast guy. He's a cornerback. So he played playing our defense. Like I said, we needed to fill those defensive shoes there. So in the cornerback, he had 205 tackles, 31 pass breakups, 4 sacks, 6 interceptions, and 1 touchdown. So he's definitely one of the better picks for the cornerback position, and we need to fill a couple more as well as the season, the off season progresses. Next we got, I got a little cold too, so if you hear me sniffling, I'm trying to get over that, so I'm sorry about that. I know it's not special effects, that's for sure. But okay, our fourth round pick was defensive end Larry Webster III. His dad, Larry Webster Jr., he played for the Ravens, and he was in Super Bowl 35. And, so they think, like father, like son, you never know. He might be a great prospect, a great pick. He got recorded 88 tackles, 26 sacks, and 3/4 fumble and 1 interception. Now remember, he only played 2 years of college football, and he played 4 years of college basketball. So he's a real tall guy. What's his stats? He is 6'7", 250 pounds. So yeah, he's real tall. He's about 3 inches taller than me. So yeah, he's definitely a good defensive end, smacking those balls down. See, the next pick we had was in the 5th round. Carron Reed, is that how you pronounce it? He's from Princeton. Yeah, I see pictures of him in the suit and tie. Princeton. He would be smart to go to Princeton, that's for sure. But he's a defensive tackle. Of course, if something were happening to Sue or whatever, there's still talks. But he had 168 tackles, 7 breakups, batted balls, 21 sacks, and 4 block kicks. So yeah, that's pretty impressive there. He's originally from the Bronx, New York. He's 6'2", 302, so he's a shorter, stockier type guy. So yeah, he looked kind of impressive, kind of a smart guy as well. So we'll see how he pans out. Next was our 6th round, T.J. Jones, 189th overall, from Notre Dame. This guy, this wide receiver, he's one that impressed me. He has, throughout his college, 181 passes thrown to him and caught, 2,429 yards, 19 touchdowns. He had 67 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns on that as well. So those indoor rounds, and so he's fast. So he's only 6'0", so kind of a shorter guy, but like a Steve Smith. I think Steve Smith's a little bit shorter, and 188 pounds. He's a Canadian from Winnipeg. So. He looked very impressive, very fast. And we definitely need another wide receiver. So we got Golden Tate and of course Megatron. So in that third receiver, whoever wins that battle over the mini camp or the preseason, see who gets that slot. All right, and our final pick was a kicker slash punter, Nate Freese. He's the 7th round out of Boston College. He looked pretty good. Jason Hansen gave him the thumbs up and said he's a great pick, and he's working with him in the minicamp. His longest punt, it was 67 yards. His longest field goal was 52 yards. And last year he's 20 attempts, so he got a perfect year last year. So he looked very good, and he's from local. He's from Ohio, Strongstown, Strongsville, Ohio, or something like that. He's 5'11", 192 pounds. So like I said, Detroit loves local players. But that's the only local person we got out of the draft. So, all right, and then they had a list of Lions undrafted free agent signings. I'll just read them off quickly. There's a bunch of them. We got the quarterback from Missouri, James Franklin. We got fullback Chad Ebron. Like I said, I'm not too with the fullback. Someone commented saying, you got fullback and it's the way he coaches, and we'll see. But Lions never not too much of a fullback kind of thing. He's from Florida State. Andrew Peacock, wide receiver from Appalachian State. Another tight end, Jacob Maxwell from Louisiana. Then we got Cornelius Lucas, offensive tackle from Kansas State. We got offensive guards, DJ Morrell from Old Dominion. Another offensive guard, Alex Bolliard from Tennessee. Another offensive guard, A.J. Dalton from Robert Morris. Defensive tackle, Greg Hickman from Florida International. That was just released yesterday, day before yesterday. Linebacker, Justin Jackson from Wake Forest. Let's see, cornerback, Mohamed Sesse from Nebraska. Another safety, Gabe Lynn, and another safety, Jerome Copeland from Oklahoma and William St. Mary. There's also 22 players invited to try out at the rookie minicamp. I'm not going to list those. But the defense needs to be key. Like I said, we got 2 safety. We signed another safety last month. And of course, we have that one from Texas. But there's still holes in our defense. We need to fix those. So hopefully we'll get some good rookies, good signings. Like I said, the season ain't even started. We get several months away from that. Any more news comes up, I will be first one to post. So I'll see you next month. And I was thinking next month I might give a rundown of the schedule and a review of other teams and how we might fare against them. So stay tuned, and I'll see you then. Peace.